Okay, cool, it's recording. Damn, midnight conversations. Whew. I just came from the gym because your boy is thick. Okay? Your boy is thick. Thicker than Arby's cheddar cheese and ham sandwich, okay? That's how thick your boy is. I just got done out of the gym. Just walked out. And damn, I am so out of shape. I'm for real out of shape. I can't believe this. I always prided myself on having strong lower body. When I was in rock climbing club in high school, because we had a rock climbing club where multiple people who liked to rock climb all went together after school one day a week and would all rock climb. And I prided myself because your boy's thick, but your boy has pencil arms too. So I'm a disgusting looking alien creature who's simultaneously fat but scrawny. It's like a freak of nature. It's very odd. I didn't think genetically it was possible to look fat and skinny, but I am an example of how that is able to happen. But, Toll House ice cream cookie sandwiches, I won't give up. So, only solution is to work off the fat then and keep having an unhealthy diet, which will probably have me die from coronary heart disease before age 65. But that's another conversation for another story. So before driving off and going home, I'm gonna finish the story. I suck at workouts. My gosh. And what's really bad is that I'm, again, skinny in the arms, pencil arms, real scrawny ass things. So in rock climbing club, I prided myself on being able to simply, instead of using upper body to pull me, I would hook on with the scrawny ass arms because they make very good hooks, or act as a counterbalance to keep me to the wall. And I had pretty reasonably good finger strength too, so I could hold on to things. And then I would just use my lower body to find a path and eject myself, sometimes jump with just the lower body and that. And I kind of sucked because I didn't really have any upper body strength, but I could pride myself on lower body strength, being able to keep up with the guys despite not having upper body strength. So yeah, they would have a better time than me. It would take them less times to do the same path. But I could usually do the same paths as them. Usually, if I couldn't, it was literally because there was no way except to use upper body strength. And I would watch them and we would all say, yeah, Dom, you can't do that one. Oh, shoot, gonna have to edit that. Hey, your boy can't be saying his name, or he might be identified. But, no, it was a pride thing. I have lower body strength because in middle school, I would go to the gym and only do leg exercises, or I would only swim, or I would only jog. And I prided myself on exercising my legs, my lower body, so that was the strong part of me. But the last year and a half, which has also been the same year and a half, I've had major family issues. So I wonder if my weight gain is correlated to that. Anyway, but the last year and a half, I've been gaining a lot of weight, especially in the thighs. Your boy looks like Squidward after eating too many Krabby Patties. Okay, so he thick. But unlike Squidward, after that incident with his Krabby Patties, I'm actually trying to work out. And I found a really nice regimen. It's a full week, full body regimen. Today, focused primarily on lower body exercises. And I am so shook. Wow. I prided myself on lower body strength. And I didn't even do all the workouts. I literally could not even do all the workouts. I gave up pretty much immediately. So I did my warm-ups. First, I told myself I was going to go on the treadmill and at least just walk. At the very least, walk till I've burned 600 calories, according to the treadmill calorie meter. Your boy stopped at 200 before I was sweating and almost out of breath at only speed 2.1. Now, mind you, I am keeping it at a high elevation, so it's not I'm walking flat and then running out of breath. It is elevated all the way to what it can. But still, I mean, 2 is pretty slow. That's like only a little bit faster than my usual walking pace. Like, it literally didn't feel like I was exerting myself that badly, but I was running out of breath. I was sweating up a storm. I was like, I gotta get off this thing before I short circuit it from all the sweat that I'm pouring, making it seem like I'm doing the flash dance where the water gets poured on the girl, like before the whole damn Noah's flood that he needed the ark for short circuits this treadmill. I better get off and just continue with the exercises and walk later. Okay, I do my warm-ups, then I do leg presses. Way out of shape out of that. I literally felt the fat around my stomach stop my thighs from being able to go after a certain point. Like, my thighs could keep going back towards me. So with a leg press, if you're not familiar, you sit on a machine, legs up, you add weights to them, you unhook the weights so that the thing will fall on you, and you're at an angle, so the weights will push the platform against you, and then you use your knees to let it come down, and then push it back up. 2 things. Again, I could feel that I could physically pull my thighs closer to my core, closer to my chest, closer to my head, without injuring myself. I felt that I could do that, but that this fat around my stomach was literally a cushion that prevented it. Like, I can't even lift my knees after a certain point, or the fat just stops it. Like, I physically could keep going without injuring myself, but a part of that angle that I could keep going is blocked off. There's no access. The fat has stopped it. 2, it wasn't the weight, because I'm at 25% of the weight I'm supposed to be able to leg press. That means I'm doing the most minimum amount of work possible, is that what that means. That means that if leg presses were a car on the freeway and they're supposed to be 65, in comparison, I would be going at, like, one moment, your boy's got to do some math. One moment, what's 25% of 65? I'm not good with this. This is why I always use a calculator whenever I'm tipping. Let's see. So just 20 would be 5. And then you just times that by 3. So 15. So your boy would be going underneath 20 miles per hour. Like, I'm supposed to be doing a certain amount of weight, being able to lift a certain amount of weight on leg presses for my age, my weight, and my height. And I'm about at 20 to 25% of that weight. So it's literally like I should be at 65 on the freeway if you're driving on the freeway in America. But if the miles per hour a car goes on the freeway was the same ratio of weight that I can leg press, I'd be going underneath 20 miles per hour. That's how out of shape I am. Imagine a car on the freeway that can't go past 20 miles per hour. That would be my car. That would be my car if my car was me. So I'm glad to know my car is better at existing than I am. Because if my car and I were the same amount of health and fitness, this car would be a hunk of junk that can't go past 20 miles per hour. I couldn't go anywhere that's outside of a school zone. And even school zones are usually like 25, sometimes 30 when it's not school hours. So even then I wouldn't be able to drive anywhere. People on electric scooters could go faster than me if my car was like me in terms of its general health and fitness. So that hurt my self-esteem a little bit because, I always prided myself on lower body strength. Yeah, I don't have the chest and abs of Chris Evans, I don't have pecs, I don't have the biceps like the other kids. But you know what I do have? Strong thighs. But no, I don't, apparently. Apparently I don't even have that. So now I don't have anything. Well, that was really sad. Now I don't have... Wow, I'm not strong in my arm. The average person probably in America, my age, my height, and my weight probably could lift more than me using their arm muscles. And I mean almost every arm muscle, probably. More crunches than I can, because I got, again, this tire that's completely immobilizing me from even really being able to do successful crunches. They're very, beginner crunches. They're like the biggest loser when they're also massive type level of crunches. You just kind of sit there and try to flex. And you don't even, it looks like you don't lift up at all, but really, you are doing something. It's just so small and so underneath a layer of fat, you don't even, lift. That's what it looks like. So they could probably do more crunches than me. And damn, now they can, just push something with their legs harder than I can. This fucking sucks. This sucks. I lost that. That was the one thing I was good at. And now I suck at it. Damn. Getting old sucks. Wow. That really sucks. And then, after leg presses, after this was calf raises. First of all, spent 10 minutes using the wrong machine for a sitting calf raise. Wrong machine. Didn't even use it correctly. I couldn't lift it because I couldn't put my legs in it correctly because I was doing it all wrong. Thank goodness no one corrected me. I'd rather honestly... Okay. A little piece of me would rather slightly injure myself. Like a week's out of work. Not majorly. But a week out of work. A piece of me would rather be out of work for a week, just resting in bed from a minor workout injury, than for someone to tell me I'm using a piece of equipment wrong. And if they then show me how to do it, that's even worse. Because it's if I'm using it wrong, I can just play it off like I don't want to use it. But if you show me how to use it, then I'm either forced to use it and suffer the embarrassment instead of just running away from the gym in embarrassment. Either I'm forced to use it and sit with the embarrassment of what I just went through, or I still leave even more embarrassed, knowing the person who helped me, that I'd rather go home embarrassed than to have had someone correct me and do it the right way. And these are the thoughts that go through my head. Wow, and I'm blabbing on for 14 minutes. I need to get home, damn. Wow. I suck at leg presses. This is a sad story. There's no happy ending to this story. But let me finish the calf raises. So what happened with the calf raises is after using the wrong machine, then what your boy does is finally find the right piece of equipment for a sitting leg calf raise. And I'm at half of what I'm supposed to be lifting with my calves which was another thing I thought I had. I thought I had great calves, apparently not. And so then what happens with that is I can only do one set and then decide, you know what? Either I do the other exercises and take a breather from this one or get on the treadmill. I listened to 2 minutes of a cover of a song that I already don't like and was hoping the cover would be better. The cover was not on YouTube. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just like the cover, this gym experience sucks. So I left. The entire time I was at the gym, I listened to a sucky-ass album. I had a sucky-ass workout because I'm so out of shape. Wow. And I kind of had a sucky-ass day because I didn't really do anything because I kept telling myself, oh, at this time, an hour from now, you'll go to the gym, and then that hour would come. So say it's 2, I literally was like, okay, at 3, you're going to go to the gym. Just enjoy watching a little bit more YouTube. And then by the time you know it, your boy's going in at almost 5 or 6 p.m. instead of 3 or instead of 2, and the original plan was to go at 11 a.m. But then I'm like, oh, first I gotta eat. Can't go hungry to the gym. You need some protein. Oh, now I'm too full. Your boy's gotta let his stomach settle. And, like, all these excuses. And, like, I literally drove across town. Because I was like, oh, you know, I should go for a hike. That's a healthy thing to do. I like hikes. I can't get on a treadmill. I don't like treadmills. They're boring. I'll go for a nice hike. I love going through nature. I can jog on a trail way easier than a treadmill. But I literally went all the way to this, like, hiking trail and was like, you know what? Your boy needs to do his exercise regimen. So then I drove across town where I was already at going to go to the gym to do the exercise regimen. I literally wasted the time. And I sat in my car debating whether or not to do the trail. And this is almost a 20-minute vlog. But yeah, I suck at leg presses.